Graham, quick turnaround, Tuesday night game against Scunthorpe. It's now Friday and we're looking at York City on Saturday.
Yep. It's they've come thick and fast this week, and obviously we've been disappointed with the result, the previous two results. We're obviously looking for a better points return from those two games. So it's one of those where we've looked at where we could have improved over the last couple of days, and obviously taking the positives, which were, we still created chances, and a little bit fortunate we conceded from one shot on target, but that's a game gone now. And all our focus on the York City. It's obviously they'll be buoyed a little bit from their result the other night against Chesterfield, but we go there looking to win the game. And
just going back to that Scunthorpe game, the TV replays have shown a very cruel deflection.
Yeah, it was very cruel. Because like I said, if you take that shot out of it, they haven't had another shot on target. Scott's not had one save to make in the whole game, and you lose 1-0. It's disappointing, but that's the fine lines that we tread every week in games, and that's why the small details are massively important, because it is a game that is on a knife edge all the time. So that's how it goes. So we go into the York game against a tough opponent, but we go there with a team that we think can cause them problems and get back on track.
You mentioned York's 2-2 draw last week at Chesterfield. They've had a decent points tally from October, but inconsistency seeing them towards the bottom end of the table.
Yeah, well, I don't think they started particularly well, I think, and but they have picked up of late, and it'll be a tough game. We haven't had an easy game this season, so we're not expecting anything less from York, but we really have to concentrate on our own performance as much as possible, because I do believe each week if we get a game right and the lads are at it, then we're more than a match for anyone. But it's ramming home that message that we have to get our own game right, our own performance. Keep reminding the boys what we're very good at and what we can improve. The improvement goes on week in, week out throughout the season, but we know we can still produce chances, and a little bit of luck, little bit of I wouldn't say luck, because I don't like talking about luck, but a little bit more quality in the final third, and we know we'll score goals.
And certainly all that's reflected in what your players have been saying. Post-match Scunthorpe, pre-match York, they've been demanding high standards of themselves and their teammates.
Yeah, well, we get frustrated when we don't win games that we think we should have picked up points in, because the standards we've asked for a high standard from the players, and they've reached those standards and they've set them themselves throughout pre-season and at the start of the season. So it's not that we're asking them to get to levels that they can't. We know they can play at very high levels with great energy and a great mindset. So we just need to keep reminding lads that it's the players themselves are still very good players. It's just sometimes you have dips in form or dips in results. It's important that you stay calm and have a clear focus of what we're about. And I think. We had a couple of good training sessions since the Scunthorpe game. We've looked at a little DVD section of part of the game where we could have improved. Because obviously it's such a quick turnaround, you can't go and work on so many aspects. But there's one particular aspect that we definitely could have done better.